And game number 2 here at the beautiful Alan Lewer box courts in Altona, Victoria. And we have South Australia versus Queensland in this round match, which was not a round match. It is a 3v4 final. There you go, putting my mark on the call early. So, yeah, Queensland versus South Australia in a 3v4 playoff. And we're looking forward to bringing this to you live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. I will hook my phone up at some point in this game. And if you want to send us a shout out and let us know what your thoughts on the game are, please do. For all those in Queensland and back in South Australia, we hope you enjoy this presentation from the Australian Lacrosse Network. You can get us on Lacrosse Australia website, or Lacrosse Australia Facebook page, and also on the Australian Lacrosse Network YouTube page. And the girls will just start to come out now for this 3v4 playoff as we get this underway. So the Reds out on the field here first as the Queensland girls filter out as well. 3v4 playoff here on the women's final Saturday. And ball about to be set, and as she has all week, CJ Reski in the face-off for Queensland, and Rachel Boys for South Australia. And we see in the cage down there, Sue McSullivan for Queensland, and one Charlotte Winnan sitting in the cage for South Australia. So a change in the keeping ranks here. Boys up against CJ. Good pick up there from Sato. Sato, little left. Looks to have the first, but ground ball had. Kicks it to Wilmot. Wilmot out the other side. Drops the ball. Liv Parker, she is heading down towards the races. She has Mathwin on her right. Millbank coming on the opposite side on the left. The MVP from last night's game, Casey Gowdy up the top. Beck Keller picks the ball. Kicks it to Mathwin. Mathwin fires, and good save there from McSullivan. And ball coming back the other way for Queensland. Queensland pushes the ball up. Wilmot with the ball. She has Fear to her left. And Pham comes on as Wilmot will just pass the ball off and head to the bench. And then Maddie Antilov comes on for Queensland and just starts to sort out the offense down here. Ball in the stick. Pham, save there from Winnan. And Winnan, it's always good to get the first one away. And Charlotte Winnan, just a missing Gowdy there. Casey Gowdy running up. And too long to take that one out of the defensive end. But it's a turnover here. Fear just throws the ball into the middle, and Casey Gowdy will find her way into offense for South Australia. Beck Halloran comes on. Goal scorer last night in a man-up play. Sarah Damon kicks the ball down there to Kelly Magor. To Halloran. Halloran looking. Has got Amy on the left-hand side. 2 seconds to go, and time will run out. But good pressure there from South Australia. Magor, they've turned it back over again as O'Dwyer goes to work with the cheese grater on the fence there. Just rubbing it up and down the back. It's a bit like a massage area down there. And South Australia still with the ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball up the top to Mathwin. Magor. Keller fires. Goes left, and McSullivan says, I'll have that, thanks very much. And ball comes the other way through O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer has a runner up front. That is Talbot Rice. But not to be, and McKee says, look, give me the ball. And Maddie Antilov comes on for Queensland, followed by Steph Wilmot. So Antilov guarded by Taylor Voisey. Voisey coming off a good game last night. And Liv Parker with an opportunity here if she can get the ball. Liv Parker extends the legs, heads down against McSullivan. Oh, tink, tink, tink. Off the left post into the back of the net. And there's the first one of the game. And Liv Parker getting SA underway with a tink, tink, tink off the post. And that one ends it up in the back of the net. And just like last night, Liv Parker scoring first for South Australia in a transition goal. And back to the centre we go. CJ Reski. Up against Boys. Reski, Boys. Ball comes in. Good pick up again. That's two really hard fought ground balls there from Sato. Doing a great job on those centre draws, being the mop, so to speak. Ball with Talbot Rice. Kicks it up to McKee. McKee over to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer picked up by Mathwin. Picks coming. Oh, throws. Good save again from Winnan down there. 2 from 2. And ball coming back the other way. Through Lip. Lip puts the ball over. Doesn't quite find Ruby Halloran. And does get over. Looks down. Ball needs to be won. It could turn over here again for Queensland. Picks the ball up. Flicks the ball through to the centre. And picked up there by McKee. McKee, Pham. Ball still to be won. Ball bobbling around. Damon going about it. And great pick up coming the other way. Just hanging the stick out, but got the ball back. And over there, Antilov just putting the pressure on Rachel Boys. Oh, big hit off the ball here. Just in the... So there's going to be a push here, which will reset the clock. And two players just almost running into each other. And we're going to have a penalty here. And that penalty is going to be on Bamford. And almost just had a collision there. Both players went down, but a penalty assessed for a push. 2 minutes, so we'll see a power play here from South Australia. Already leading 1-0 in this first quarter in the 3v4 playoff. Parker up the top, fires. McSullivan, she's not her first rodeo. And a ball kicked up the top. And we'll run out there from Curry. Paige Curry with the ball. Looks up, under pressure. Good work there from Parker. Already got one on the cage, and she's coming back the other way. She has Voisey on her right-hand side with pressure on as Keller comes off the bench. Kicks it up to Casey Gowdy. Substitutions here with Mathwin stepping up. So coaches for South Australia yelling, run the play, run the play. That one's come off the bar, and that'll be a reset. So ball here being reset coming off the bar. It doesn't affect the over and back. Ball to Gowdy. Up to Parker. Looks to Hannah. Hannah, Voisey running a little arc around the back. Ball to be picked up. Oh, great pickup from Voisey. Doesn't quite sits. Keller shoots, fires, and that's gone in the knee of McSullivan for another big save. As the substitutions come thick and fast here for South Australia. O'Dwyer bringing the ball up for Queensland. Finds McKee as substitution here to Antilov. And Antilov will take the ball in his stick, top centre. Antilov with Wilmot coming to set a pick. Rolls off. Good pressure there from Lip though. Good defence. Big pick. Shot had. Ball went wide. 2 seconds to shoot. Time's going to run out here for the Queenslanders. Ball turns over as the shot clock expires. And heads back the other way. Elle Payne following the ball down. We've got Luke Keesing over there as well as Frosty down the back. The three officials today. As the even number comes on, penalty release. Mathwin trying to step inside. Looks down, still got Voisey there. Pops over to Halloran. Halloran drops the ball. Picked up by, and ball turns around. And coming back the other way. So South Australia will get a reset here on a transition. And Damon tries to fire a shot early in the shot clock with subs coming on. Probably not what the coaching staff wanted at that point with the turnover of the ball. But South Australia now have 12 seconds on the shot clock. A reset had. Ball turns over, and here come Queensland through Eileen Setter. Setter stepping down. Voisey defends. Charlotte Winnan, another save for Winnan. Ball to be thrown out. Michaela Ritchie will find her way down the field now at pace. Good pick there from Parker. Parker rolls inside. Michaela Ritchie looking for an outlet. Finds that in Keller, but tips off the stick, but no damage done with Gowdy sitting behind Keller. Gowdy looks inside, finds Parker. Parker off the bar. And that'll be a reset if South Australia can get that ball. And they do, so 30 seconds left on that shot clock now. They've got a full 30. Hannah Mathwin steps inside, fires hard, and just finds a little hole on the left-hand hip there of Sue McSullivan. And Hannah Mathwin just gets one through the gap, and South Australia out to a 2-goal lead. And it was some great work there from South Australia. Pressure on the ride there, which turned the ball back over. Shots had. And South Australia out to a 2-goal lead. Ball to be won. And Halloran steps in, just knocks the ball out. Ball comes out to Queensland. Opportunity. Carly Evans on the field for South Australia. Had a great game in the cage last night, but Evans playing defence with a short stick today. Parker comes on. South Australia with another opportunity. Parker with the ball. Keller back to Parker. Parker looks to fire, doesn't. Ball down with Milbank. Milbank looks over and just throws a little one there to McSullivan. So Sue puts it up. Good interception there from potential interception. And they need to get the ball over to 1. Just get the ball over that 22nd. Lip tries to get the interception. And ball comes back the other way through Michaela Ritchie. She has Pham on her. Pham just working the arms of Michaela Ritchie. And Casey Gowdy comes to give help. And Gowdy gives it up to Parker. Parker has Halloran to her right. Looks inside. Mathwin fires. Oh, good shot from downtown. The skyscrapers are well and above there from downtown. And Beck Halloran gets another one. Just shooting lights out down there. And the downtown shot just found the cage. And roll on South Australia at a 3-0 lead. So ball back in the centre. CJ. Up against Boys. Boys, oh, a big collision. And Sato is holding the head as she gets back up. Mathwin with the ball now. She's got Gowdy to her left. She's got Rich Voisey. Keeps stepping inside. McSullivan, a good check there from the Queensland defence. And ball comes back the other way. CJ Reski with the ball. Has Wilmot presenting to her. CJ doing a power of work through that centre draw. Steph Wilmot thinks better of trying to get through that contest. Little flick to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer, she's trying to work her way through that. Gets inside, Winnan. Good knockdown there from Voisey. Good stick in the lane. And ball flicks out here. Gowdy has numbers. Just gets through. And we've got a push there. And South Australia through Casey Gowdy will pick the ball up and come into offence for South Australia. And Casey says, I think I've had enough. I'm going to have a quick sub. And brings Hannah Mathwin on. Ball on the outer side as Keller hits the deck. Mathwin looking to work that left hand, right, big inside roll, pops. Another 5-hole there, Mathwin on the board again. Gets her second. And Hannah Mathwin, just that little, got her defender to where she wanted her. Just made the inside roll, allowed her space down on the bottom corner and popped it in the 5-hole there with McSullivan. And another goal to South Australia. And they're out to a 4-goal lead. Ball back in the centre, boys, up against CJ. Parker picks the ball up, looks down, great pass there to Damon. Damon looks to get the ball in her stick. And Voisey comes on as help. So 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it to Casey. Casey looking for Parker. Parker, oh, good cut there. Looks over the back. Millbank waiting. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Need to potentially get a shot off. And that is going to run out the shot clock. And South Australia sending their defensive unit on. As Queensland clear through O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer looks up. Kicks it to Pham. Pham looking to see what offense she has out there with her. Kicks it back to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer down to the back corner. Just fires the ball over the other side. Looks inside there. For McKee, just misses the handle. Pham presents in the middle. O'Dwyer looking to come around the left. Oh, Pham sits in the middle. Parker, if she can get the ball here. And time runs out on the shot clock. So good work there from Voisey. Kicks it down to Parker. Parker to Halloran. Halloran, goal scorer already in this game, as is Parker. Keller in there, just trying to create some holes for Mathwin. Good work there with the picks on here. And there it is, that opens up. Just a little late on the pass. And ball coming back the other way. And here's Stone. Stone finds Parker coming down with her. Stone looking to get to the cage, but good work there from Olivia Parker just to put her down the right-hand side of the goals as Pham steps in. Ball shot across the goal. Picked up there by Antelov. Maddie Antelov fires as well. Great save again from Charlotte Winnan. And Charlotte looks to play the ball. Just throws it up, and that'll turn over to Wilmot. Wilmot back to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer has Pham. Down the bottom there, Antelov. And Antelov puts the ball in the back of the net for the Queenslanders. Just not hitting that clear there was Liv Parker. Was Charlotte Winnan. And ball picked up by Wilmot in the back. Ended up transitioning back. Maddie Antelov sitting on the crease there. Just putting one past the right hand of Charlotte Winnan. And Queensland on the board for their first. 2:58 to go in the first here in this 3v4 final. And Queensland get on the board through Antelov. Ball comes out. Great pickup again from Parker. Looks to press offense. Voisey up to Damon. Liv Parker with the ball. Antelov guarding her. Parker looking to shoot. Does shoot. And ball kicks off. But time runs out. Ball coming back for Queensland. Wilmot. McKee. Just to Talbot Rice. Talbot Rice with the ball in his stick. To Pham. Pham. Looks down. O'Dwyer. Wilmot comes to set that pick. Two-man game being played on the bottom there. Just fires that one across the crease as Ruby Halloran picks the ball up. Great pickup. Finds Parker. Parker, who gets down. Casey Gowdy out the box quick. Mathwin out the box. Kelly Magor. Ball in her stick. No one coming to her. Keller Looks down the bottom corner. Great look down there to Gowdy. Gowdy shoots, but managed to save. A reset on the clock for South Australia. 2:06 to go in the first. Gowdy steps in. McSullivan, another big save. And ball coming back with interest. Paige Curry has the ball. She's got fear ahead of her. Also has Talbot Rice. Talbot Rice looking for some help out there and gets it in the form of Antilov. O'Dwyer up the top. Goes to step in, and we're going to have a whistle here. And that is an off-ball moving pick. Ball picked up. Finds Damon at her feet. Amy Milbank. Great pick up there from Aim. And Mathwin comes on to be her help. So up to Halloran. Halloran up the top. Over to Milbank. Milbank, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Just loses the ball. McSullivan just soaks that one up. Kicks the ball out right. Ball up the top to Sato. Sato has 1 in front of her, 2 in front of her, 3 in front of her. Puts the ball over here to McKee. McKee over to Pham. Pham looks to get crunched from behind. Did not see Eleni Lip coming on from the bench. And needed to have eyes at the back of her head there. Turnover about to happen. Reset on there as Michaela Ritchie uses her pace to get down the field. As the offensive subs come on for South Australia. Keller with the ball in her stick. Keller looking to fire. Parker up the top. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Kicks it to Ritchie. Ritchie almost had a shooting opportunity there. Parker did have a shooting opportunity, but it was snuffed out by McSullivan. McSullivan just loses the ball and kicks the ball back to Parker. Parker, as Maddie Antilov just swings the axe. Keller, 10 seconds on the game clock. Shot had. Limited time, 2-1, and that will round out the first quarter here with this 3v4 game. Live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. South Australia currently leading 4-1 at the Alan Lewer box courts. And a frenetic first quarter there by both sides, with South Australia taking the ascendancy into this quarter time break. And we might just have a look at some replays here as we get them underway. Here's Liv Parker, first goal of the game. Look, just gets away from the opponent. Looks to fake, goes 5-hole. And the goal there to open proceedings from Liv Parker. And then we had Hannah Mathwin just steps down off the left. Pops it just over the right hip or right knee there. Coming across McSullivan. Then Mathwin again looks down. Oh, sorry, that was Halloran. Was from the top there, just stepped down, saw from downtown above the restraining line and thought, you know what, this is my shooting range. And then we saw Mathwin again just finishing it off South Australia. That was all their scoring in the first quarter. But down the other end, we had the ball turn over, and there we go. We saw Maddie Antilov, who gets a little one for her efforts after putting it in the cage. They don't hurt so much when you put them in the back of the net. And that is a 4-1 scoreline there for Queensland and South Australia as the coaches go about their last-minute instructions before quarter two. So I might just listen in here to the South Australians. I'm just sort of having a little listen in to the coaches over this side and what they're talking about. And Winnan, I don't know whether it's her first game in the cage for the tournament at the moment, Charlotte Winnan, but she's been very good, just letting one in. Looks fine in the, as we can see the cameras there. What a great camera angle for our guru, Mr. Scotty Gills, just set him up. I mean, it just gives another insight into watching what the girls and guys are going through, as Tim Keane down there just having his instructions to the Queensland girls. I mean, they've had some good offense down there, have Queensland. And, this will be their last game of the tournament. So nothing to be left out there for the girls now. And as Sue McSolvin walks past as well, great game in the cage from Sue so far. As she finds her way down to her net. And South Australia, Queensland just breaking. Charlotte Winnan just heading down to her cage. And we see out there Antilov. And so CJ in the middle. And this has been the battle of the face-offs here. Rachel Boys and CJ Reski are battling it out. Looks like all day in the centre here. About to be blown live by Frosty. Antilov wins that one off the ground. Boise putting her under a massive amount of pressure. Just need to go, and great check there from the defender. And picked up there by Parker. Ball still to be won. And just popping in and out of the stick down there as more help comes. So 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the ball will turn over as time runs out there. Ball with Boys. Parker picks it up in her stick. She has Mathman to her right. Halloran screaming for it in the centre. No one's picked her up. Halloran, good save there from McSolvin. Beck Halloran was open for an eternity in that crease position. As the ball comes down, Pham steps past. Good save from Winnan. And here's Voisey. Voisey with an opportunity to get down the field as Queensland send on their subs. Voisey says, I might just take a little bit of time here. As Michaela Ritchie subs in front of me. And Casey Gowdy with the ball in her stick, top centre. Kicks it to Keller. Keller looks to Gowdy. Gowdy, or just misses the pass there. As we see ball to be won there. And ball flicked up. So reset on the clock, another 30 here. Fires, just over the top there from Boise. And that one's going to be over and back. Didn't miss by too much. South Australia send out the defensive unit as Fear picks the ball up just to restart the shot clock. So just a reset had, allowing the player to take the ball. Luke Keesing right on the officiating there.
On hips, stay on hips.
As ball is she just tries to get through it, does O'Dwyer. McKee just hits Parker in the middle, and ball just kept her feet well. Goes through that, looks forward, finds Boys. Boys heading to the cage, fires. Good save from McSolvin, and the ball is in the crease. So turnover here, and here could be another turnover. They've got to get the ball over. They've got 5 seconds to get the ball over. 3, 2, and just gets over as the time ticks to 21 seconds in their shot clock. Ball down the bottom to Pham, back up to Maddie Antilov, goal scorer, single and only goal scorer for Queensland at the moment. Pham looks down, finds McKee. McKee, good defence, just pushes around. Ball down the back to Talbot Rice. Time running out. And we are going to have a South Australian ball here.
1, 2.
And Charlotte Winnan will kick the ball up here to Michaela Ritchie. Michaela Ritchie kicks it over there to Taylor Voisey. And Voisey just sitting top centre against CJ Reski. Voisey coming in to throw a weight around. Good inside look. Mathwin just fires that one to the right. Not able to trouble the scorer. Mathwin, great defensive presence there for Mathwin. They've got to... As Sato picks the ball up and gets it into the offensive end for Queensland. Queensland through O'Dwyer. So penalty on the play coming, and Charlotte Wyndham with a great save, and that will be blown dead. South Australian penalty about to be had here as the subs come on for South Australia. Hannah Mathwin will sit in the box. Listen to Luke Keesing, a hold there. 2 minutes for a hold, Hannah Mathwin. Power play coming here for the Queensland women. Currently, it is 4-1 in the way of South Australia. 11:20 to go in this second term. 3v4 playoff brought to you live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you're enjoying the coverage here, and we hope you enjoy the coverage all day. Can't wait for the final tonight. Oh, Sato hits the bar. Tink, tink, and tink. As the ball with the power coming off there ends up all the way back with McSullivan. And there'll be a reset on the clock. And that could find its way back in the offensive end. It does for Queensland. Maddie Antilov kicks it to O'Dwyer. Pham tries to get through. A little bit high there from Richie. Very high with the hit there from Richie. And the ball will turn over. I think another penalty coming for a cross check against, I'd say it's against Michaela Ritchie, number 21. So just got her around the throat as she went to cut there. Luke Keesing was on the spot. And a cross check. So two South Australians in the penalty at the moment. It is a 5-on-3 down in the offensive end for Queensland. So here's an opportunity for Queensland. Antilov didn't realise she was going to get that back. Pham spins, looks down. Great save again from Winnan. Ball popped out the back. Winnan gets the ball in her stick and can clear. And Liv Parker, if she gets up, she's got two players in front of her. Looks up to Damon. Damon has an opportunity to fire. Milbank comes on. But ball could come back the other way through Reski. Someone needs to go into that defensive hole. And Milbank finds her way down there. Still 5-on-3 in the power play for Queensland. CJ just pops the ball up to Antilov. Antilov down there with a shot for McKee. McKee, lip, trying to get out. Ruby Halloran does get out. Chase there. Halloran looking to go. Oh, big hit high. Penalty coming there as well. She wore one last night in the same spot. That is a high hit, and we're going to see a penalty to Queensland here. And that will go against Hisasato. I think that's going against Hisasato for a high hit. Yep, Hisasato will sit. So 1 in the box for Queensland, 2 in the box for South Australia. Just see what this is. It's a cross check for 2 minutes, as Luke Keesing just signals that to both areas. And Casey Gowdy. So we've got 3-on-4 here as Keller just sits up the top with Gowdy with the ball in her stick. Got Taylor Voisey down in the back corner, who now presents. And there's Gowdy. Gowdy looks in, looks up. Hannah Mathwin now comes on. 3 seconds. Penalty coming as well. Oh, there's another one from Mathwin. There's a hat trick just from downtown again. They worked that well. 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and we saw there Mathwin with her third. Straight out of the penalty box, and another penalty coming here for Queensland as Sato is released, and we see Stone going into the penalty box for Queensland. Just see what the call is here as well. Hold and 4-on-4. So hold there. Both teams in a penalty situation here, but 4-on-4 on the field. And Hannah Mathwin with a cracker there for her third. And first of the second term. And a break here from Queensland. South Australia will take the ball. So just coming over that restraining line before the whistle. Halloran has the ball down. 4-on-4 here in the 4-on-4 in the offense. Mathwin already has 3. Looking to find an open player. Does find an open player. Oh, good shot there, but good save from McSullivan as Voisey finds her way back to the defensive end. And ball out with O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer looks down to Fear. Jess Fear gives the ball back to Pham. So South Australia penalty released. So power play opportunity here. There's 1 minute and 8 in the power play for South Australia. Kicks it over. Look, needs to turn around, Michaela, as the ball comes in here from Lip. And timeout being asked here by Cam Adams on the coaching staff from South Australia, as they are just stopping the penalty clock here with 54 seconds to go. We've got 8 minutes and 3 seconds in the second term. South Australia currently leading 5-1 on the scoreboard. And let me see if I can't get the phone up to see if anyone's online. Haven't had it operational as yet, but let's see how many people are online. And we were on YouTube, I believe, on the Lacrosse Australia on the Facebook page. We weren't live for this game, but obviously were live on the Australian Lacrosse Network on YouTube. These technical issues happen sometimes, and we apologise if you think you've missed the first quarter, but you can always go back and watch it on YouTube because that's where it sits. Bev Levy is online, and she says, well done, Maddie Antilov. Well done, Macca. Jordan Watt says, Taylor Voisey, you're my idol. Big shout out to you, my darling, watching live and free on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Good to see you online on a Saturday. Canberra Lacrosse says, go Emily, Queensland 22. Joe Dodd says, go Reds. Simon Olsen is also watching. He'll be officiating a bit later. South Australia starting their power play with just under 49 seconds on the power play. Hannah Mathwin has certainly come to play. Voisey down the bottom. Tink on the bar. Just a little tink, that one. Just bounced into McSullivan off the bar. Good spot there from Voisey, though. Ball turns over. They're going to have a reset on the clock here as Gowdy picks the ball up and then just wants to give it away. Voisey fighting in hard out there. Ball comes out the back. 14 seconds. Halloran fires, looks inside. Gowdy. Good save there from Sue. Sato pushes the ball forward to CJ as subs come on. Reski just pushes the ball down. It might be Michaela Ritchie who gets on this one first. And Michaela Ritchie does get on it first. South Australia on a break. And just gets pushed straight into the wall as Queensland recover. That was Antilov who just put the body pressure on and then tries to run through another body. Likes the contact down there, does Maddie. And Maddie still with ball in her stick. Kicks the ball up to Pham. Pham. Ball over to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer. With pressure on. Good, but deemed to be a moving pick there from Maddie Antilov. And Ritchie will... she's got Lip up in front of her. Lip has Keller. Keller has Milbank down on the bottom corner. Milbank picks the ball up as they need to just separate a bit up the top here. Damon with the ball. Mathwin, she's already got 3 in this game. Mathwin steps inside looking for her 4th. Hits a great pick up there from Magor. So Kelly with a shot off the scraps. Looks to Keller. Keller can step inside. 18 seconds. Oh, Kelly Magor with a little backhander. I don't mind that. Keeps the goalkeeper very, very interested. Looks inside. Another shovel shot there from Sarah Damon as the ball is picked up from South Australia, from Queensland now, down the back. And ball will come back the other way through Stone. Stone brings the ball into offense. As Liv Parker just puts pressure, great pressure there. Ball turns over, an opportunity here for South Australia through Lip. She's chased by Maddie Antilov. Great trail check there from Antilov. Ball to be won on the deck, and that is won by Maddie. Maddie kicks it up to Hisasato. Hisasato looks inside, finds Pham running down, but she encounters Liv Parker as the ball kicks back up, and Luke Keesing just trying to get tied up there with the ball. Luke doesn't want any touches today. And ball up with Antilov. Antilov. Good little check there. Great check. And ball will turn over. And that's Sarah Hallion as the ball gets pushed wide. And ball will be released from the defensive end. Rachel Boys takes off as Boys sending a substitution with Ritchie, and Gowdy with the ball up the top, kicks it to Sarah Damon. Sarah Damon looks at Taylor Voisey, inside roll, gets an opportunity, just shut down there. Good defense from Setter, but great goal there. And I don't know whether we can get a replay on that. I was looking down as that goal was scored. But here we go. So just looking at the replay, rolls inside and looks, and Taylor Voisey, sorry. I just wanted to make sure I got the right player. I thought it was Taylor with the goal, but there was, I won't lie, I was looking down at something, and ball was had there, and Taylor Voisey gets her first of the game, and South Australia push out by another one. So ball in the centre. Comes out, finds CJ. CJ, oh, intercepted there from Ritchie. Great interception from Michaela Ritchie, which puts SA back into offense again. Just picking pockets there was Ritchie. Ball up the top to Mathwin. Mathwin looks to create a hole. Oh, does create a hole. Gowdy just nailed Bamford right in the leg. And Mathwin, 10 seconds still on the shot clock. Got pressure out, looks down the bottom. Great take there from O'Dwyer. And ball comes back the other way. O'Dwyer with the ball, clears the centre line and runs into Liv Parker. Liv Parker under good pressure there, just really putting the pressure on. Backed up there by Hallion. And shot clock now at 5 seconds. Voisey, shot had, goes across the face. The time's going to run out. South Australia will get the ball back. Needs a long pass here, potentially not there. Now shut down early, but Boys. And Taylor Voisey picks up the ball. Kicks it up to Parker, and then comes and sets a pick, looks inside. Damon with the shot, not there. Picked up by Magor with the shot. Just a little bit of carnage in front of the cage. And reset here for South Australia. Liv Parker can step down, not there. Voisey, she's just got one, but decides to and the ball, Milbank just threw the ball into the centre. That's picked off there by Stone. Stone trying to work the other way. Got 5 seconds to get it up and over. That might end up in the stick of Charlotte Winnan, which it does. And Ruby Halloran will clear it. Misses the ball, but Voisey's down there as well. And Voisey cleans up the ball in the offence and waits for her teammates to hit the field. And Beck Halloran with the ball up top. Oh, great cut there from Voisey. Voisey open again in the middle. Great chicken wing save there from McSullivan. But great cut there from Taylor Voisey. Found herself wide open. She's frustrated by the fact she didn't finish that. Mathwin steps inside. Another opportunity. Up and over goes Mathwin. Picked up by Milbank. 17 seconds still on the shot clock. Plenty of time. And a bit of argy-barge going over here with Casey Gowdy. Ball kicked down the side. Mathwin size it, fires, and there we go. Great look there from Mathwin. Finds Beck Halloran with her second of the game. And South Australia just eked that lead out a little bit further. And Beck Halloran sitting in the crease position gets her second. We're out to a 7-1 lead now. South Australia just starting to extend their pressure here. Queensland having opportunities down there though. There's a couple of big opportunities there. Voisey missed the one right in front. A great save from McSullivan though with the chicken wing. And just after that, Beck Halloran found herself in the same position and made no errors with it. Ritchie takes the ball, kicks it to Parker. Parker, she can step in, does step in. Ball will come back the other way. Harwood with the ball. Damon, interception. Great interception from Damon. Looks down. Ruby Halloran. And they just settle as the Gowdy comes on. Magor fires the ball. McSullivan grabs that. And ball to be taken down into the offensive end. CJ Reski with the ball now. Queensland with some well-needed offensive sets here. We'll try and get back into this game as they do through Pham. She knows how to put a goal away. Jess Pham, just as we were speaking about Queensland needing one, steps up to the plate and puts her name on the score sheet. And Jess Pham with the second for Queensland. And it is a 7-2 lead now to South Australia with 1:05 left in the second term. Nearly half time here in the 3v4 game. And a great goal there from Pham with a minute to go in this quarter. Boys up against Reski. Boys, Reski. Boys to win the ball. Taps it forward. Nice little tap there for Mathwin. Mathwin with good stick skills. Picks the ball up. She's already got a few. Looks down the bottom. Finds Gowdy up the top. 49 seconds left. Ball knocked to the ground. Voisey picks the ball up. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Millbank, Damon open in the middle. Damon, oh, Tink hits the post. Just needed to pick that one up, did Keller. Ball comes out the back. They get a reset here. 30 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds on the game clock. Game clock is shot clock now. South Australia looking for that last, fires, and there we go. Casey Gowdy rips one on the stroke of half time. Just steps down, defender doesn't come to her. And Casey Gowdy rips the right-hand net past McSullivan. And you just look there on the replay. McSullivan just couldn't quite get to that one. But had an open shot there from Case Gowdy. And she gets on the board for South Australia. And South Australia with a quick reply to Jess Pham's goal for Queensland. Currently 16 seconds left in the game to half-time. So face-off had, and if someone can get a quick one here, they might take some real momentum into half-time. Ball set as El Payne blows the whistle. Face-off to be had. Ground ball. Oh, big hit coming through there from Matty Anilov. Opportunity, kicks inside. O'Dwyer looks to get around. Little shovel shot. Great save there from Charlotte Winnan. As half-time siren will go here at the Alan Lewer box field in this thrilling 3v4 clash between Queensland and South Australia. And South Australia leading 8-2 in this game so far. As the two teams just get around the goalies who did a great job for both teams in that first half. And they'll go and get a well-earned rest now. Go and get some water on and some inspirational quotes from the coaches which is what we do at halftime, just to impart our knowledge. And Queensland there, and we might just go through some replays here on this. First goal here was Hannah Mathwin. Hannah Mathwin just steps up. Doesn't see much there. There isn't much at all, but gee, she liked that, Hannah Mathwin. Second one here comes around. Voisey just lost the ball there, but regained the ball and then found herself in space. I won't lie, I was looking down when that happened because I saw her lose the ball and I looked down quickly at the defender, but Voisey got me. Looked inside. Beck Halloran just sitting there. Taylor Voisey had a shot just before that in the same spot, and you can see Taylor just on the screen there. She was a little perturbed that she didn't get hers in. Then all of a sudden, Jess Pham gets the ball, gets inside a defender, pops it down to the right-hand side of Charlotte Winnan, and Pham gets on the board. And in a quick reply coming back the other way, we see here Voisey kicks the ball up, and bang, there goes Casey Gowdy. And Casey Gowdy gets on the board for her first, and that is 8-2 at half-time as the two teams go about having a chat. And while they're having a chat, I might have a quick break here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We'll join you very soon for the second half of this 3v4 match. And back we come here to three-quarter time action as the ball is being placed to the face-off spot here. And the two combatants through the face-off continue to do their work. Sato, that's her third ground ball off the centre draw so far. Kicks that just behind Maddie Antilov, but good enough to just grab that one. And Antilov looks down, finds, doesn't quite find her as McKee just puts Parker into the wall, but Parker picks the ball up, just cuts inside. Great work there from Sarah Halliam. As Parker gets the ball back, and is this where it started in the first quarter? We had Parker getting the first goal on and Pham coming back the other way. But Voisey's already in the hole here as the cavalry comes on behind her. Great work from Voisey to turn the ball over. There's an opportunity here. If nothing else, it's taking the time out. As a great work there from Voisey on the defensive end. Turns that ball over. Lip brings the ball out. She runs past Fear. That'll tell me she has no. And the ball kicked up there to Beck Halloran. Ball out to Damon. Damon. Halloran. As Keller comes through to create some space and sets some picks. Looks up the top. Fires. Oh, Hannah, good save in there too. With the keepers being changed. And that's Josie Cox for the second half of this game. And going back the other way is Boys. Parker. She sprints down as well. Boys can step into cage. Parker trying to give a little bit of space. Does that exactly. Parker just running those defenders off, allows Rachel Boys to put one in the back of the net. And that's just how the coaches would have drawn up the start of the third quarter for South Australia. And Rachel Boys with the goal there to start proceedings in the third term. But that's where the teamwork comes in. You saw Liv Parker going down there, just running off the defenders, which allowed some space for Boys to shoot. And it's a team game, and just so happens with that as Boys and CJ Reski, sorry, are in the centre draw again. We've got an illegal procedure here. The player broke the line there before the whistle. Reski, oh, good work again from Boys. Just scored the goal, picks the ball up under pressure, just needs to flick it out, does flick it out. Ruby Halloran, she's under that same amount of pressure, but Halloran steps in, looks down, just couldn't quite get the pass away, and we're going to have another reset here. Reset is called. Voisey picked up the ball. Mathwin, she's already got multiple goals. Parker, Mathwin, kicks it over there. And fires that one over the defender's back, does Magor, as Ruby Halloran gets on. Oh, good quick stick there from Parker. And ball goes up and over. And Queensland will take the ball. Good little feed there to Parker. Parker with a lovely quick stick, just couldn't quite get it on the cage, and out it goes. But Queensland back in the offensive end as Pham goes left. She goes right, but there ain't no good night with that. Good pick up there from O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer up the top to Paige Curry. Curry kicks it to Talbot Rice. Talbot Rice back to Pham, who steps inside. Just tiptoeing the white line there. Just tries to put a ball in the back of the net for South Australia, but time has expired as Winnan picks the ball up to bring it back for South Australia. And that will come through the stick of Michaela Ritchie, who kicks it up there to Mathwin. Mathwin has Casey Gowdy and Beck Halloran coming on. Kicks it to Damon. Sarah Damon looks inside. Good pick. Great pick there for Mathwin, but good defence there from Queensland. That rotation of the defence. Ball will be one out the back. Keller against the ward. 2 seconds, 1 second. Time runs out. Queensland back into offense. Currently down 9-2 here with 11:23 to go on the clock. And Sato picks the ball up for Queensland. Looks over to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer beats Hellion. But Liv Parker ready to go. And Maddie Antilov throws the shot. Looks out here. Ruby Halloran. She's got one up forward. That's Liv Parker. She's got one to beat if she wants. But didn't see it coming on from the bench. And there is a penalty on the play here. So penalty coming here to Queensland for a cross check. And that will go to Maddie Antilov, who will find herself in the box for Queensland. 2 minutes. Power play coming here for South Australia. So ball coming back to Parker as she turns around. It falls in her stick. That's the sort of day you want to have. Parker, Halloran, Gowdy. Back to Halloran. Movement starting to happen. Parker up the top. Looks to Mathwin. Mathwin looks to get inside. Does get inside. And puts it all the way inside. And that is Hannah Mathwin on the board again. That's her 4th for the game. And the South Australians getting on the board again through Hannah Mathwin. Has 4 now on the day. And great offense there from the South Australian women. And we've got a 10-2 game here. And ball to come back. Boys. Up against Reski. Great flick out to Sato. Sato, that's her 4th ground ball off there. Good check there from Boise. Oh, sorry, that is Ritchie. Michaela Ritchie with a fantastic trail check there. Picks the ball up, still fighting for it. And looks up. Milbank just pops it forward. That could come off. Magor picks the ball up. Keller is on her left as an option. As Sarah Damon comes on with Casey Gowdy. Casey Gowdy. Sarah Damon coming up to set a pick. Over to Mathwin. Mathwin, she did this before. That inside roll again just fires that one into the defender. And shot comes down, but time will run out as the ball trickles out on the outer wing to be picked up by O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer to bring the ball in for Queensland. Has Jess Pham, goal scorer. And Jess just gets past Damon, but the trail check just puts the ball loose. And Pham recovers. Antilov, whose penalty has been released. Good look inside of Pham. Alini Lip picks the ball up under pressure there. Needs some help. Ball up in the air. O'Dwyer sitting under it. Just picks the ball up. Goes to the cage. 1 to beat. But 30 seconds on their shot clock. Looks back there to McKee. McKee, fire. Good save there from Winnan. Winnan looks up. Finds a great outlet from Winnan. Finds Parker. Steps around Parker. Good save. Mathwin fires the ball as well. 2 good saves there from Josie Cox. And a great outlet, but Mathwin picks it off. Offense for South Australia. Hannah Mathwin just stick in the air, says, nope, I'd rather play some more offense. I'm having a day out down here with 4. So ball, Mathwin looks up to Voisey. Voisey scores! Top corner, great look there from Mathwin. Taylor Voisey picked that one out from the sky. Gets the ball, puts it up the top shelf. Great look there from Mathwin. Taylor Voisey just picking peaches up in the top tree there. Grabs that ball out, puts it top corner. South Australia with another, and we're going to have a hydration break as the heat has started to come back here in the beautiful state of Victoria. We've had 19 seasons in the last 3 days. And I actually thought I was in Darwin the first day I got here. It was that hot. So we're an 11-2 with 8.5 to go in this third term. And Taylor Voisey gets on the back of her second goal. And 11-2 is the score as the coaches get a chance to have a conversation with the players in the box. And the officials also get to have a hydration break as this is very up and back at the moment. And they are certainly getting their kilometres into the legs out there. And they're enjoying their shade, the officials as well. All in black. They look splendid in their black with their red trim to the officials. As Frosty blows the wicket, blows the whistle. Thought I was playing cricket at Saturday. So Frosty will reset play here. As Luke Keesing puts his helmet back on. Frosty just explaining it was only a hydration break. It wasn't a 3-course meal, so let's get it started. Love it, Frosty. Okay, Casey Gowdy in the face-off. Here's a change in the face. Rachel Boyes has taken everyone so far. CJ Reski flicks the ball out, picks the ball up. Gowdy, oh, a big push there on Gowdy as Reski picks the ball up. Oh, Parker picking pockets. She's got Wilmot in front of her and Reski in front of her, but Damon breaking down the middle. She's got Mathwin coming here as well. Mathwin steps, gets around her opponent. Magor looks to fire. Good save there from Cox up the top, and we're going to have a reset here for South Australia. Looks in and needs to try and stop that one from going over, and does well there in Sarah Damon. 20 on the shot clock. And Mathwin looks to go about her work again. Looks inside, finds Parker. Parker fires that one right. Great pick up there from Damon. Hits, finds, and a reset on the clock again. Another 30 seconds for South Australia to have some offense here. Gets around, looks inside. Good save again from Cox. Looks out. Wilmot is out and about. She needs to get the ball. She has O'Dwyer on the inside. Numbers just starting to shut down now. Pham up the top. O'Dwyer, Lip, just putting some pressure on O'Dwyer. Kicks the ball up to Pham. Pham kicking the ball to Talbot Rice. Talbot Rice trying to outrun Michaela Ritchie. Good pick there from O'Dwyer. Looks inside, throws the ball, coming back the other way potentially. Gets a dive there, and the shot clock will run out. Voisey underway. She's gone one-on-one here. Just needs to get past Sardo. No shot to be had. Voisey, she's got 2 for the game so far. And Sardo just going about her work. Great pick up there. Coming through was Amy Milbank. What a great ground ball that was. 10 seconds on the clock. Gowdy just finds the defender on the shot. Ball to be picked up. Pressure here for South Australia. 2, 1. Shot clock will expire. Taylor Voisey leaves it as the subs come to the bench here. Good work from South Australia on the offense there as the ball just gets over the line in time for that 10-second clear. For those of you who are just watching box for the first time, they have a 30-second shot clock, and from the time they pick the ball up, they must get it over the halfway line within 30 seconds. They can't, and just like that, as a defender, you can't grab the ball and take it through the circle. So the ball turns over again. Fresh 30-second shot clock for the Queensland team. Maddie Antilov guarded up the top there by Sarah Hallion. Fires left, and that one could go up and over and back. And that it will. And Sardo and Mathwin can pick the ball and go here. Oh, Sardo made a mistake there. And Mathwin, good save from Cox. needed to make that save as the defenders just left the South Australian attacker go straight to cage. Keller with the ball. Kicks the ball to Magor. Good look inside to Parker. Parker runs into Cox. But Tink off the bar. Reset had, and Cox will pick up the ball in the cage and fire it down for Queensland. Queensland picked up by Talbot Rice. She has Wilmot to her left, but South Australia with plenty of numbers down there in defence. Looks to fire up to O'Dwyer. Good pick up off her toes. Sets the pick, does Talbot Rice. Inside roll, but too much carnage in there with defensive work from South Australia. Looks down. Good work there from, I think that was Casey Gowdy, just getting a stick in. She pulls it out of the knee of Charlotte Winnan, and South Australia will clear through Gowdy. Kicks it to Sarah Hallian McLaughlin. Mathwin. And Sarah comes to the bench. South Australia have the ball in the stick of Mathwin. Mathwin kicks the ball up to Beck Keller. Keller to Magor. Magor, she doesn't mind firing a ball. Amy Milbank on the rebound as well. Needs to pick the ball up. Shot clock reset. Queensland on their way back through Stone. Stone has Pham on her left, and Pham has good work there from Voisey. Just putting up the pressure on her. Good pace, just keeping with her. O'Dwyer inside roll, looks down the bottom. Wilmot fires. Good save again from Winnan. Ball to be won, and it is won by Parker. Parker loses the ball. Michaela Ritchie with the ball. Just pops it to herself. She's got legs, and legs are running. Looks inside, finds Parker, just threw it behind her a little. And Gowdy is there to pick up with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. As Hannah Mathwin looks to put another one in. And does just that, does Hannah Mathwin. That is a handful for Mathwin. And I tell you what, she's starting to become a handful for the Queensland defenders down there. With 5 on the board, Hannah Mathwin gets her second of the third quarter. And gets a... another one for the South Australian women. That is 5 for Hannah Mathwin. And ball comes back to the centre. 12-2 is the score. 3:08 left on the clock here. We hope you're enjoying the live feed through the Australian Lacrosse Network, and there's plenty more to come. Another 3 big games to come, but the biggest one of all will be the Women's Box National Final, a replay between the 2 teams last year. Victoria and WA. Wilmot picks the ball up. 2:52 on the clock. Looks to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer kicks it to Antelov. Antelov trying to create some space down the centre. She fires. Winnan with a save. And that's out. Ritchie, was out and over. Antelov fires. And Antelov just big interception there for Queensland. Queensland needed that. And when things are needed to happen, Maddie Antelov just seems to step up when things need to happen for Queensland. Great interception. Steps down the centre and puts one past Winnan. And that is Maddie Antelov's second for the game. First of the third term. And Queensland eke one back. Currently 12-3. Ball back in the centre. CJ Reski up against Rachel Boyce. Ball to be won. Ruby Halloran just parting the seas. Gets down, has a shot. Pops that one down the back. Oh, that's nearly come off the stick and gone back in. Good work there from Josie Cox. Ball comes out. Kicks the ball down to Talbot Rice. Picked up by Taylor Voisey. Just needs to pick the ball up. Basic ground ball errors out there. Just need to go through, pick the ball up. And this will go in South Australia's end. Picked up by Queensland. And we're going to have a penalty here. And that'll be the second one, I believe, there on Emily Harwood. And there is a just picking up numbers down there as Liv gets up a little tender. Has just getting run into the boards there, and that's a major penalty by the look of it. Okay, a major penalty for just getting absolutely crunched into the boards there. So South Australia with a power play for 5 minutes here. That is Emily Harwood's second penalty of the day. And Parker will take the ball up the top, just dusting herself off after being acquainted with the boards here at the Altona Lacrosse Club. Looks over to Mathwin. Mathwin, a little rotation coming down the back. Looks down. Just good defense there from Queensland. Ball picked up by Mathwin, though. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Looks up. Voisey open again. Just fires that one wide. Still 7 seconds. Looks. Mathwin pops it again. Mathwin. I think she bought 2 bags today. She's filling it up that much. And Hannah Mathwin in a power play gets her 6th of the game. And just everything on target today for Hannah Mathwin. And the ball to be had, and good work there from Parker, who just got nailed into the boards. Thought she was part of it. She thought she was going to just be part of this Altona Lacrosse Club. So still 4 minutes 32 on that penalty with 1:18 to go in the third term. It's currently 13-3 as South Australia are just out to a 10-goal lead now. 2 combatants. Reski in against boys. Oh, Carly Evans comes out of the cage, just says, get out of my way. And Evans pops it through, and that's going to be an over and back, unfortunately. Evans just trying to create her own hole. I loved it. And ball with Antilov. Boys just putting the pressure on Antilov. O'Dwyer comes in to set a pick. Antilov still under pressure from Ruby Halloran. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Michaela Ritchie just keeps on the hips there of Wilmot. Michaela Ritchie doing a great job defensively. Doesn't allow much room there. Good work again from Hallian. Ball turned over now. And ball coming back the other way. Here's an opportunity. Mathwin already was 6. Does she have a 7th in the arsenal? No. Great save from Josie Cox down there. But Mathwin straight on the defensive path, but kicks it over to Stone. Stone has Sarah Hallian. Pops the other side. Finds. And ball saved. And player down at the moment. So ball to be won. And that is time at 3/4 time. And South Australia were just asking the question on whether to stop that. There was 4 seconds left in the quarter. And Sarah Hallian just getting up after a bit of a hit there. Looks like she is just adjusting a few things. And the girls getting around her, doing a great job as they do. And it is 3/4 time here at the Altona Lacrosse Club. In game number 2 of 5, we're going to bring you live and free today. South Australia currently leading 13-3. And a good quarter of lacrosse there. And we might go and have a look at our replay screen here. First one. Rachel Boys just managed, look at Liv Parker just creating the space there, and Boys, great shot on the right-hand side there, allowing her first goal of the game. And then the Mathwin show started. Mathwin steps inside, steps around, and just goes bang. That was for number 4. Then Taylor Voisey gets the ball here. Looks inside. Oh, sorry, that's Hannah Mathwin, and feeds it to Taylor Voisey. Taylor Voisey, Hannah Mathwin with assists as well. Ball back up the top, and then Hannah Mathwin again gets the next 2 for South Australia. There's one of. But Queensland had their opportunity and they had it through Maddie Antelov. And you see the pick off here, just picks it off in the middle. Only had one to beat and throws it to the right-hand side of Charlotte Winnan, who scores. That's Maddie Antelov's second for the game. And then Mathwin just gets the ball up the top here, looks to fire, and from downtown doesn't mind firing. That is number 6, currently 13-3 here at three-quarter time. And it's great to be able to bring you live and free lacrosse on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And we thank our crew here and Scotty Gill getting everything together. Jess Stone up on the camera today, doing a fantastic job. And these side cameras are absolutely fantastic, getting you into the boxes with the coaches and the players. And might just go to the phones and have a little bit of a look to see who's online and if there's any comments on the live feed as I just set it up. And let's go back and have a bit of a look. Bev Levy says Voisey is having another great day. Hayley Milbank says go SA. And she loves your helmet, Amy. Great one-on-one save from Josie Cox down there. It was, Bev. And great intercept, Maddie. And then to finish with a ripper. And I see Trish Adams is online with Bernie Sanders. And hopefully plenty of people are looking at this game and going to stay with us for the day here on the Australian Lacrosse Network as we bring live championship action. This is a 3-4 playoff for the women. And later on tonight, under the beautiful lights, this place just lights up, literally, when the lights come on. And we have Victoria against WA. But not to be outdone before that, there is a WA-SA men's game to decide who goes through to the championship final on Sunday. So amazing action still to come here. And better than that, there's a Queensland and New South Wales game, which holds a little bit of kudos between the two teams at bragging rights time. So the next 3 games are going to be crackers on the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you can join us for all of those. Carissa Shenshina says go O'Dwyer. Tracy Scaife says go SA. Nicole Winnan, SA looking good. And Jordan Watt says Taylor for MVP. Well, I mean, that might be just a friendship thing, I think. But there's some really good things going on. Good to see you online, my darling. So ball to be, oh, stacks on. It's like a bowling pin in there. They just went down. And as everyone picks up, oh, that'll be great vision, that. Just they all ran in together and they all fell over like the 10-pin bowling. But it's deemed that Queensland will win the ball out of that. And Stacey Appleton always online. I forgot to shout you out yesterday, Stace. Saw you all day and just couldn't get to you. But Stacey Appleton's watching. She says, great work, Words and Tony. We hope you're enjoying it, Stace, back in SA. And I saw the girl here before, and she looks like she's having a fun time over in Victoria, as SA are at the moment in this game. As we see there, Sarah Hallion just recovering. Liv Parker looks to set the scene early in the 4th. But Hannah Mathwin kicks it there to Parker. Parker just didn't quite hit Casey Gowdy down the bottom. And it looks like Cox in the cage, just the big outlet. And that might come back with Ruby Halloran. So Ruby Halloran gets on the ball first. Is pressured by Talbot Rice, kicks it up. Here we go, South Australia with numbers now. So just picking the ball up, Voisey breaks out, opens up. Good interception there from Jess Pham, just to get a stick in the way. And Queensland just fighting for the ball. Ball kicks out there. And that is Setter. Setter picks the ball forward. Oh, Ruby Halloran just missed Jess Pham. And Queensland bring the ball into offense for their first foray. So ball with O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer with back. Great pickup from Voisey. Just picking pockets she is. Voisey comes down one-on-one with the keeper and just she shaped to just bait her a little bit on that right-hand side. Taylor Voisey didn't fall for that. She said, if that's where you want to bait me, that's where I'll put it. And Voisey gets her third of the game in a great little pickpocket effort down the back here. And that is number 3 for Taylor Voisey. And South Australia out to a 14-3 lead. And Voisey starts the scoring for SA in the fourth quarter. And maybe she is putting her hand on the MVP talk, although Mathwin with 6 at the moment. And there's been some good work up and down by a lot of these SA Reds and Queensland players. CJ doing a great job as Liv normally takes centre draws in South Australian and National Lacrosse. Takes her first centre draw by the look of it in this game. Looks over, little tip. Oh, picked up a Gowdy. Gowdy just right place, right time, and South Australia going off. Casey Gowdy literally ran off the bench. The ball was tipped off the stick. It came straight to her. Defense just slid to the right. And Casey Gowdy, right place, right time there. Picks the ball up and puts that one away. And number 2 for the quarter for South Australia. 15-3, 12:55. So 15-3, 12-goal lead to South Australia. So ball, back set up. CJ Reski up against Parker. Parker has Gowdy. Gowdy looks inside to Parker. Numbers here. She's got Damon as well. Fires. Oh, there's another one. South Australia just starting to fill up the bucket. And Liv Parker from Casey Gowdy. And Parker takes the centre draw. Kicks it out to Gowdy and then keeps running. And Liv Parker with her second. And South Australia with 3 in really quick succession here in the fourth term. 12:20 left on the clock. So these 3 goals. So just assessing here as the ball is set down. Ruby Halloran, Hisasato. And I think the officials were just talking about a running clock at the moment, given the fact that it's a 13-goal lead. And that ball is thrown up the top. There is a penalty about to be released here very shortly. That 5-minute penalty for boarding was there before. And ball now from Voisey. Voisey just needs to use her legs. Big swipe. Penalty coming. So penalty on the play here. Voisey has the ball. She has Halloran on her left. Halloran just couldn't quite grab it. And there's a loose ball push. So that's going to be 2 penalties here. So there was a penalty on the play. So just discussing here. I saw a penalty, the hand in the air for a penalty on Queensland. And there's going to be another one here on South Australia. Boys will sit for 1. So Luke Keesing just assessing. She's got Maddie Antelov. So Maddie Antelov is going to the box. So there'll be 1 penalty each here. And Antelov with, I think that's her 3rd penalty today. So, and we'll see Rachel Boys also with a penalty, but 5-on-5 signalled from official Luke Keesing. Mathwin with the ball in her stick. And 2 minutes each for the penalty clock. So Gowdy with the ball, 5-on-5. Pick up from Curry. Gets the ball to Setter, looks down. O'Dwyer, Sarah Damon with pressure. Looks up. O'Dwyer trying to turn. Casey Gowdy down there playing good defence. Parker steps up to put defence on Talbot Rice. And Talbot Rice loses the ball. Parker picks the ball. And now SA are off to the races through Parker. Parker just trying to work her way through. Just flicks it down there to Beck Halloran. Beck Halloran looking for an outlet that is in the way of Taylor Voisey. And kicks it over there to Mathwin. Mathwin to Voisey. Voisey. Down to Parker. Parker. Voisey, great cut through the middle. Still nearly open there. Liv Parker's now open. Oh, Mathwin was wide open on the crease. Still open on the crease. Back to Halloran. And ball being worked here. Oh, shot just going over the cage with a bounce shot and a turnover. Sato picks the ball up under pressure from Voisey. Voisey kicks the ball up to Pham as South Australia send on their defence. Ball kicks out the outer side there to Talbot Rice. Under pressure from Michaela Ritchie, just walks through that pick. Good save again from Charlotte Winnan. Charlotte Winnan, she's got one out here. Ruby Halloran, if she can pick the ball up, there's one behind her. But she's going to hustle for that ball. Oh, a little loose ball push into the fence there as Ruby Halloran picks the ball up. And that ball will turn over for a loose ball push. And South Australia will take the ball down on the bottom corner. And licks inside. Carly Evans is waiting inside in the crease. Picks herself up. Normally she's the one looking at the crease player. But at the moment in the crease. Good work from Mathwin. Mathwin tries to get a little bit of... and power play is not on as they are 5-on-5 at the moment. Carly still open in the middle. Oh, good little inside-outside roll. And doesn't she like it? That is Kelly Magor with a good score coming from behind. Really happy about that one is Kelly. And good work from South Australia. They get another one on the board. And we're going to have a hydration break here at 7:22 to go in the fourth. Currently 17-3 here as the hydration break takes place. Let me go to the live stream and see who's having a look at the game at the moment. Who we got here? Bev Levy says, great run and shot. Kelly O'Dwyer says, come on, Queensland, go, Evie. You're a true workhorse. Yes, she is. She's been up and down the field all day. She has. And Shane Taylor says, loving your commentary, Tony. Pity you didn't get a gig in San Diego. Well, I got in the commentary box, mate. I got to talk to the boys and learn a lot. So, you know what? You got to start somewhere. Chris Plum is watching. Addie Cunningham's watching. Liv Antelov is watching. And Riley Hathaway, g'day, Riley. Having a bit of a look online too. So, and stay with us all day on the Australian Lacrosse Network as we see a hydration time out here. As the sun's just come out in Melbourne again. I'll tell you what, Gilly and I were talking about having Ugg boots here last night because it had changed. And the day before we should have been in Budgie Smugglers, given it was 40 degrees. So, as perfect Melbourne weather we should know, it is 20 seasons in 3 days. And Jeff Hallian says, great play, SA. Also online watching. G'day, Jeff. And South Australia will come out to take the face-off. And here's something we haven't seen very often. The SA girls really getting behind here. Carly Evans, normally the netminder in the South Australian team. She has taken the centre draw here against CJ Reski, who's been doing it all week. So it is... I'm going to say, if Carly wins this, I might go deaf with the cans on sitting next to the South Australian team. Carly gets the ball out, and there's a face-off win and kicks the ball down to Halloran, and the girls go nuts in the SA box next to me. And Parker, I mean, now all Carly needs is a ball to be put in the cage, and Parker puts one in there instead off the face-off work of Carly Evans. And the SA girls going crazy beside me. And that is a huge goal there from Olivia Parker. And great job there from Carly Evans. in the centre. And Rachel Boyce says, right, I'm back to my normal job now against CJ. So Boyce goes back to the face-off. Currently 18-3 here with about 6.5 to go in the fourth term. South Australia are looking like they will take this one. Sato just gets run into the box with Lip and just falls over. As ball out here through Wilmot. Wilmot kicks it up to Pham, kicks it to O'Dwyer. Back to Pham. And there is a turnover here. Michaela Ritchie just needs to put the ball forward. Needs to put it forward here. Oh, good work there from Pham. Just didn't get enough space to get it forward. Ball picks up, and that'll be over and back for Queensland. Unfortunately, just top it out of the stick with possession. Red ball. So Michaela Ritchie, she sees Voisey down on that little bounce pass to her. Voisey looks to fire, not there. Mathwin, she's got a bag and doesn't get that one. Great save there from Josie Cox. Oh, good work again from Voisey. Picks that ball up, and can she score with this one? Oh, just puts that one past the cage. Good defensive pressure on the way out from Voisey. And ball is to be won. Oh, just a little bit of love down the bottom corner. Ball kicks up to Mathwin. 13 seconds left on the clock. And we've got a moving pick here. As Queensland will take the ball into offense. And that'll come through Kelly. So Jennifer Kelly just gets the ball into offense and then heads to her sub. Looks down. Oh, Winnan. Good save there from Winnan. Ball to be headed out. Lip is available. And turnover there. Too long in the goal circle. And right on that, the officials. Pham. And good pressure there from Parker. Parker, first time that she's played box lacrosse at this level as well. A field player with the Aussie team. But box, and you just see she's starting to understand that. And good work there from Winnan. Good pick up there from Boys. Boys tries to run out. There's got to be an option here. There is. And ball kicks out the back. Ball still to be won here. Parker, good win. Oh, just gets knocked into the boards as Parker picks herself up off the ground. Ball comes back the other way to Pham. Pham misses Wilmot. Penalty on the play here for South Australia. Good save from Winnan. But we have a technical penalty here. So that might be on the coaches, I think. I'm not sure about that technical penalty given here. We'll just see what Luke has to say. And Carly Evans will sit that as the in-home tech penalty for 2 minutes. So South Australia, obviously, as running past, may have just been a little vocal towards the official. And Carly Evans will sit in the box. So power play here for Queensland. Good save there from Winnan. Winnan picks the ball up. Oh, another big save from Winnan. And reset had. Pham looks down and fires. But O'Dwyer, 2:40 left on the clock. Ball looks inside. Picked up O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer looks back up the top. Maddie Andelov, she'll fire. Save again from Winnan. Ball out to the right. Looks back up to Antelov. Antelov has 2 in the game already. Looks down. Oh, another big save from the goal netminder and Winnan. And Winnan just dives on the ball. And there's an opportunity here as Boys needs to watch out when she turns. And just being pushed into the post. There needs some help there for SA. And a turnover for Queensland. Ruby Halloran just putting some pressure on. O'Dwyer looks the other side, finds Wilmot. Wilmot fires, and Charlotte Winnan just catches that one. Just catches that in the chest. And Michaela Ritchie has Gowdy downfield as subs come on. As Rachel Boys, Michaela Ritchie come off and sub for Keller and Milbank. Magor down on the back corner. 14 seconds left. They're just going to run out this penalty here. And we'll see here what Casey Gowdy does. Just tries to run past the... and time would have run out anyway. There would have been a reset on that clock, which there is. Queensland out. If Keller can turn, she'll see the ball rolling towards her, but picked up by Talbot Rice. As Wilmot comes to set a pick, there's the pick. Big hit. That is a big hit there from Olivia Parker. Just getting up a little tender there is Talbot Rice. And Talbot Rice didn't like that attention of that hit. As Alini Lip. And there's an opportunity here. Ball to be won. Just good work there from Pham, who tried the interception. Good again there from Winnan in the cage. Ball steps down. Good work there from the defense of South Australia. And Maddie Antelov just settles it down a bit. Wilmot, 16 seconds left in the quarter. And there will be a timeout called here to Queensland. Just looking for the last shot of this 3v4 final. It is currently an 18-3 game with 10 seconds left in the quarter. And they will try and run one play here, Queensland. And South Australia get an opportunity to put a defensive line out there. 10 seconds left on the clock. We hope you're enjoying here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. And let's have a little look here. Jez Bear says, good to see my uniform made it down. Disappointing I couldn't be there also. Let's go Queensland. Justin Litchfield said, great feedback and shot Olivia. And Bev Levy says, nice intercept Queensland. Plenty of people online at the moment. You can get us on Facebook on Lacrosse Australia Facebook page or the Australian Lacrosse Network on YouTube. And let's see what the coaches have drawn up here. Timmy Keane with a 10-second timeout has called this for Queensland. And can they get a shot off and get a play here? Ball will start. Ball will start in the stick of O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer.
Press the ball, please.
With the ball, O'Dwyer kicks it up to Pham. Kicks it up to Pham. Pham looking to press, looks inside. Oh, good hit. But Antelov picks the ball up. Great check there from Parker. Parker just throws it forward. And that will do it, as we had Carly Evans waiting down the back there for the special teams play, sitting in the crease, ready for that big long one to come out. And as both teams go and get their respective keepers, good game of lacrosse here as the sun comes out and bathes the Altona box court, the Alan Lewer box court here in Altona. And a fantastic win to South Australia, who run out third place victors in this national championships. And Queensland are doing a great job for the week. Played some fantastic lacrosse, and they will finish the tournament in fourth. And we will see the players shake hands at the moment. And let's look at the MVPs for the day. I can tell you with a big bag and just tried to fill it up. Hannah Mathwin was very good in front of the cage early when the game was there to be won, but also Taylor Voisey put her name up as well. I think through the centre there, Rachel Boys did a great job as well. And in the cage, Charlotte Winnan. And on the Queensland side, Josie Cox had a great game in the cage for the second half. She only conceded about 8 goals, I think, or 8 goals, but made a lot of saves. So did Sue McSolvin in the first half, so they could they could almost split it. And but I'll tell you what, in the middle there too was the face-off player in CJ Reski, who had a great game as well, as we see the replays here. And that was Casey Gowdy just getting the tip off the stick over the top, running straight off the bench and getting a shot. And then Olivia Parker just manages to step down and pop another one. And that was one of 3 Liv got today. We'll see another one coming up in a minute. And then this is Kelly Magor, just runs around the corner. And didn't she like this, Kelly Magor? I think there was just a big bit of relief to put one away. And good job there from Kelly Magor. And then Olivia Parker again just finds the ball back there. And another goal, and South Australia were on a roll at that point. And that was all the scoring in the 4th quarter. And now...
Hi there, guys. Sorry for interrupting the circle of love, but it is nice. South Australia, great game today. Really good running. Good to see you could finish off the week the way you have. Queensland, ever so proud. Right. Your MVP... Hannah Mathwin.
And Hannah Mathwin, high on the list there. 6 big goals today and could have had a 7th with a one-on-one there. And Hannah Mathwin outstanding in this 3-4 final.
Queensland, thank you very much for a tough, hard-fought game, we appreciate you guys coming out here and giving us some competition. South Australia, I think we improved every day and we came together as a team. I'm really proud of you guys and we'll come back bigger and stronger next year, really good to see. I want to thank everyone for the tournament too, because it's great to see women's box lacrosse improving in the 2 years it's been here. So it's been awesome and I'm just really proud of you guys. So, yeah. Your MVP for Queensland was Hisa Sato.
And Hisa Sato was fantastic off that centre draw. I reckon she picked up 6 or 7 big ground balls, which certainly gave Queensland an opportunity to get into the offensive line. And Hisa Sato very emotional with that. I think Hissa's going to make me cry as well if she keeps it up. It must be the wind coming on me. It means a lot to the girls and fantastic effort. She was very good coming off with the ground balls coming off those centre draws. So congratulations to Queensland and South Australia. That ends their tournaments out for the rest of the week. And congratulations to all involved with all those teams. And it's great to see the girls get around each other. A lot of love being shown out here on the box court. And there is more lacrosse to come to you as we see how the WA men out just starting to get their sticks warmed up. They will be playing South Australia in what is a big game to get to them through to the big dance. And we will be bringing that to you very shortly. Thank you for everyone being online. Judy Evans says, love watching Carly out in the park and the good old shoves she gave and received. Stood your ground well. Kel Hummel says, nice goal, K2. Well done, Reds. Bev Levy, congrats, MVPs, number 52, Queensland and 15 SA. And Judy Evans says, well done. And Sue Damon says, proud of you, SA. So it's fantastic, Bev Levy. We'll see you for the next game. We know you love being on. She says, congrats, ladies. She says, congrats. Thanks, Tony, for great commentary and camera. Doing a great job on the camera. We're going to have a quick break here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Until I'm back and the sticks are swinging, we'll see you soon.